Hello Minecraftians, this is me back in my creative world, and I think I'm going to upgrade my reactor. I'm just not getting the consistent output from this one that I want. And this one, as you can see, produces 22 buckets per tick. So that will be enough for 11 turbines, but I'm probably going to do 10 and then some steam generators. An interesting thing to note is that without all of these, well, without at least more than 3 fluid voids, I'll just show you. So a fluid void has a set amount of input it can handle. We'll see that the temperature has gone up. Yep, because it can't handle all the fluids. It should maybe be 9 that I need. Yeah, that's about right. And that's powered by 12 of these guys. Found that 3 ports was not enough, so I expanded it to 9 each. I could maybe do better on that. Maybe if I did 4x4. Or maybe just one more layer, because I have 12 of those. Let's give that a try. That's about the same. Ideally what I want is for there to never be any steam in the reactor, because then it won't be as hot. And since I have the 2 layers between all the fuel rods and the casing is slightly cooler than the fuel heat or core heat. But as long as they're both above 100 degrees C, we will get steam, which is good. Yeah. And this is getting a consistent 22 buckets per tick. So I'm going to try making 11 turbines and seeing if it can actually support that legit, well, creative legit. Because in my actual world I have the 6 turbines running off of it, but I'm finding that the temperature isn't what I see in here. Like this one sees, oh, that's not right. Oh, because I changed it to do the aqueducts, aqueous accumulators and fluid ducts. Yep. But I was seeing a like lower than this temperature even with the duplicate of my setup. But it wasn't staying there. It wasn't staying where I expected it to, even with the fluid void at the end. I had 6 turbines and 7 steam generators and then a fluid void at the end, but it wasn't keeping up with it all. So I'm thinking I might need a bigger reactor setup, and this one seems to be working out pretty nicely. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 9x9 with a 3x3 of rods in the middle. And then the rest is liquid cryothium, which now that I have the bees that make that stuff, it's no problem at all. I think I have 3,500 just sitting around. That should be 350 buckets, which actually might not be enough to fill this. I might have to make more. Let's see. So it's 7 buckets per column. And 7x7. 7x7 minus 9. Math. Nope. I'll only need 280 buckets. Okay, so I have enough liquid cryothium, or cryothium dust, to make liquid cryothium. I'm only on this creative server right now because the hosting service I use for my server is down. It doesn't happen too often though, like once a month for maintenance. Wonder where that's gonna go. Nowhere. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna expand this to see if it can handle the turbines, and hopefully no fluid voids at all, or at most just one at the end. And then I'll be back. I am back briefly, guys, just to say that this is not gonna work. I tried even just moving these things around. It's not gonna work. Just goes way above the heat. It seems that, I don't know what's going wrong. Maybe it's because, let's actually try this quickly. Oops. Get rid of that. See if it can transfer to these. Then I just might need a 3x3. I'll even do the same setup as last time. This is just... oh man, the frame rate. The frame rate. Let's see if this is going. And we'll just turn it off. Get this down. And back on. Nope. So all we've done is moved these over. Like, I break these and put them around the edge. It'll be fine. Get in there. See, now it's rapidly going down. So just decrease that even more. Nope. Wait a second. What's going on here? I have reverted it to what it was before. That's exactly how it was. Exactly. What is going on? I am so lost. I don't like turbines and actively cooled reactors anymore. It's just so confusing. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it a bit more and I'll come back again. Alright, Minecraftians, I am back, and I think I finally got a system that I don't dislike. Although, I still need to fix this. What's that? No, it's still bouncing around all over the place. Maybe if I change these to inputs and extend this out. Let's do some on-screen testing. And then we need to do that twice. And then we do this. There we go. That ought to do it. Now we need the upgrades. Oh, that one's not getting anything. That means it's not propagating properly. Put water everywhere. How about now? Now it's good. All right, that one's good. Let's see if this can maintain a constant temperature. And last one. Oh, I forgot to add these guys. Perfect. 50 buckets per tick. Now, I'm only using 1 bucket in all of these. That's getting me about 1800 RPM. A couple of these are still spinning up though. So that's weird. I'm not sure why that one's decreasing, especially at max. What the heck is going on with that one? Is this one decreasing too? Yep. Is this one? No, this one's increasing. Turbines are very finicky. That one's going up still. What about this one? That one's going up. It's just these two. I don't get it. Like it's at maximum. Do not understand what's going on with that. But it's going up very rapidly here. So I've got 12 total turbines. Or no. Yeah, wait. 4, 8, 12, yeah. 12 turbines. That one's going up. It's just the 2 that are going down. So 12 turbines. Most of them are using 1 bucket per tick. Or 1000 millibuckets per tick. And that's getting me a little over 10k. So let's say 10 of those are working. That's giving me 100k per tick, which should be more than enough to power as many, well, not as many, but probably 8 or so of the floaty things, orbital mining stations. So I want to duplicate this in my real world. Maybe if I get rid of these. Yep. So at maximum this thing can produce 50. What about this? Oh, I see what was going on. It was giving the steam to the void ones before it was giving it to these. So now these are going up. Perfect. And that's staying around there. That's awesome now. Alright, so I'm going to get about 120k from this setup. It is going to require a whole bunch of liquid cryothium. This is 5, 11, 13 by 13 by 13, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13 by 13 by 11. This setup with a 5 by 5 of that in the middle. And it is going to cost me quite a bit more on the efficiency. I think what I might do... Oh, come on. Or like this. Is that gonna work? Wait, that did go up. Because then these should be lower priority. Gotta find a way to reduce that temperature so it's stable and I can get better efficiency. But yeah, this is about... Oh, it's much worse efficiency. 1.5 millibuckets per tick. Oh. Yep. It's been working through those. This was full. I don't know how long I've been testing though, so it's a bad measure. Let's try putting some of these guys in here. Nope, it's decreasing. That guy's doing good. That guy's doing good. It's increasing at least. Oops. Why did I right click? Left click. Okay. So I should be able to get it up to about 50 buckets per tick. I'm not sure. It might be worth even making more of everything. Like more... Maybe I'll use steam turbine or steam generators instead of the fluid voids. But the fluid voids seem to be all that can handle that steam output. Like these guys only use a bucket each. What am I gonna do with 50 buckets? Maybe I'll make this smaller. Maybe I'll make it 3x3 in the middle instead. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna test that out and I'll be right back. Nope. Hello Minecraftians, I am back again, and this is gonna be the final iteration, I think. So we've got 9 by 3 of the water source is going in to a it's got a 3x3 reactor thing in the middle, and then 4 blocks on each side of liquid, of liquid gelid cryothium, or liquid cryothium. Gelid cryothium bucket. Alright then. And then additionally, well, it's got the 12 reactors going around it. These 4 at the front only have 4 ports. I think I could probably reduce that to 1 port though, because I thought that maybe adding more ports would allow a higher max flow, but it doesn't seem to, and it doesn't seem to need it either. And this fills up crazy fast, like 10 minutes from full empty to full. It's nuts. Need 4 fluid voids. I might change that to other things as well, but having these transfer nodes piping into the fluid voids means that everything else will get steam first and then these, which is not too bad. I can't complain really about the system. What I could do is move the water to the top. Might do that. Move the coolant ports to the top and then have 1 more or 2 more turbines, but I don't think I'll need that for quite a while, as this is generating over 120,000 RF per tick. The reactor by itself was generating, I think, about 40 RF per tick, 45 or 45,000 RF per tick, and 120,000 RF per tick is what I'm getting now. And I've got the efficiency, well, higher and lower, so I'm using less fuel because I reduced it from a 5x5 to a 3x3 for the fuel rods. And this temperature is pretty good. I am happy with it. I don't see how I could get it any lower, because I've already got pretty much max water going in. And maybe I'll play around with it a bit more to see if I can get more water in there. And the steam is coming out at maximum, although it's always there. So yeah, but 420 for the casing is not bad, and it uses the yellorium ingots much slower, much slower. So overall, I am pleased. Very pleased. And yeah, as it turns out, it's a limitation of the big reactor that it can only produce 50 buckets of steam per tick maximum. So this is pretty close to the maximum. And having the 5x5 in the middle is a little bit wasteful because you don't get the full benefit of it because it's limited to 50 buckets per tick. That's it emptying this entire thing per tick, which is nuts. Or filling that entire thing per tick, I guess. Entire tank, I should say. But yeah, we'll just do a fly around of it. Oh, it's gonna need these guys on top. I experimented a bit with different turbine setups, but I still think this one is pretty ideal for me. And for some reason, you don't get anything spawning down here. I'm not sure why. You'd think that spiders at least would be able to spawn in here, but nope. No yellow X's, so guess not. Not sure why. So yes, once the server is back up and running, which I am working tirelessly to get, I'm nagging them like no tomorrow to get that back up. And once it is, I'll probably duplicate this there as much as I can. I already have 6 turbines worth of stuff available. Doubling that wouldn't be too difficult. I might start out with 8 and then add more later. But it's going to be a bit of a pain building down below the platform. So I might just take that whole thing apart and have the reactor floating in midair. That might be a thing that I do. Just might be. Yep, but all of these are at the proper speeds, even a bit too much. And I'm seeing it get the 870 something. 870 is ideal. But I have noticed that if I let this go up, it'll get up to about 2700 RPM, and then it'll be generating 1500 RF per tick. But in the next update, that'll probably cause these things to explode, so I don't really want to experiment with that. Although I could. Like, I have the steam for it. Although 2 buckets each times 12 is 24. Yep, I do have the steam for that. Producing a little over 31 steam buckets. Yep, a little over 31. Yep. So I might do that. That'll increase my output to 180,000 RF per tick, which is just ludicrous. Ludicrous. But yeah, I do want to build this reactor in legit. I definitely do, because this power is just nuts. Just nuts. Yep. So I'll try to upload this video probably Thursday, and hopefully we'll have the server back up by the weekend, so next week we can get the 5 videos regular. This week got all screwed up. So we'll see you next time, guys.